Hello and welcome back once again to another video. So in this one we have a blocked kitchen sink to deal with, and we are going to a trading estate where they have a drain that they're trying to connect up and they found it full of mud, so they just want to jet it through to make sure it's clear when they make the connection. But yeah, hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please leave a like, leave a comment. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Thank you.
Hello, I'm on TV. If you like this video, give a thumbs up and make sure to hit subscribe at the end.
So we are here for a block sink. So under this cover, I'm thinking this is where all their drains join up before going out towards the road. So what I want to do first before we do too much is pop this cover up and see what we've got going on underneath here, just so I've got some idea of where the drainage might be run into. Right, there's an interesting bit of wood in the top of this chamber. Not entirely sure what that's for. We'll leave that alone then. Now there's a little trickle of water coming down this branch here. I'm thinking that is coming from the sink, 'cause I've just been in there running it, but it's not running away particularly quickly. So a plumber has got here before I've got here and messed about with this pipe work. As you can see, it is all new. So I'm thinking if we pull this bit of pipe off of here, we should be able to get our machine cable down through here and hopefully get it out through to the manhole. I'm sure lots of you have seen this machine before, but I'm sure some of you haven't. Essentially, it's a spring rod inside a drill with a little cuttery springy thing on the end. That's going to go down through the pipework and break up anything that's in it. And when you run the water through, it should then flush it through, down through the system to the manhole. Now, I did speak to the customer and they were asking me what they should do with greasy waste from what's on their plates and things like that, which makes me think they flush it all down through this pipework, and that's why they've got the blockage. But yeah, we're going to get this cable down through. Did anyone notice I changed gloves? Now, the reason I did that is because the blue and black ones were sticking to the cable too much. These are a little bit more slippery. So yeah, stops it sticking to the cable so much. So we're back outside, and as you can see, I've machined slightly too far because I've gone past where we are and halfway down the drain the other direction. So I'm going to go back inside, spin this cable backwards. That's a very big spider I've just noticed. I didn't see that one at the time. But yeah, I will spin it with this camera pointing down the manhole so you can see exactly what's going on in the pipe work. Bear in mind this is more for cleaning out waste pipes, which is where this blockage isn't in the 4-inch. If it is blocked in the 4-inch, you'd use a bigger machine, or you would use the jetter. But yeah, this one's blocked in the waste pipe, I believe. If you look carefully at the water coming down, you can see little bits of grease and a little oily film on top of the water, so that's clearly what has blocked this pipe. Well, everything seems all good here. The sink seems to be running away, so I think we have got this sorted. So I packed all my bits away and screwed this cover back down. But the trick to lining these covers up is there's a little arrow and there's a little triangle on the rim of the manhole. The problem is finding the little triangle to line up the arrow, but then if you do that, then the screw holes should line up, just like that. Well, let's get out of here and we can move on to a trading estate where they're putting some new pipework in for a building they're refurbing, and they're going to need it jetted through because there's some silt and stuff in there. Now, once they finish building the building, they're going to have it all surveyed, jetted through again, but they just want to know this pipe is clean when they connect the pipe up. So here we are on the trading estate, and as I said, they're having some new pipework put in, but they've got an old existing clay drain, so they want this jetted through to make sure it's nice and clean for when they connect their new pipe up. So we're just going down there now, and yeah, I've been told this is a fairly straightforward job. It's only a short length of pipe, which down in this hole, you should see, there it is. There's the clay coming through. You can see there's lots of silt on the end and a nice little weed there. And up the other end, we have a manhole that we should be able to jet back from. I've put my gully grabs in to catch anything that comes down. We'll jet out there with the 6-pack, drag all that stuff back to this manhole, scoop it out. Should be as simple as that.
Not bad, is that? That's going to end up in there, isn't it? I can see it happening.
So we've got some nice dark liquids coming back down this drain. Now this drain hasn't been used for a long time. Used to have a construction company in here, so you can imagine all kinds of stuff were going down these drains, oily hands, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we should be able to jet through this, and it's only about just over 3 meters. So I'm not imagining we're going to be here very long. So I'm just trying to be extra careful with this one, not to scag the knuckle on the end of that clay pipe, because I'd imagine if I pull straight up on that clay pipe, I'm going to end up breaking something. Well, I think this job and the one we've done before isn't the worst job I've done. It's actually been quite a nice day. Now, bit of a spoiler for next time, you're going to want to come back for Thursday's video. That's out at 1 o'clock like always. We are going back to the hospital. Don't think we've had a hospital job for a while, but we are going back to the hospital. I'm editing this at 10 o'clock at night and I've not long got home. So yeah. Turn on your notifications, subscribe, do everything you can so you don't miss the next one. You're not going to want to miss it. I had to call a tanker out and everything. So yeah, look forward to that one. Set your notifications and calendars or whatever you want to do. I'm pretty confident that I've got everything out of here. Oh look, another spider. But we'll give it another jet through just to be 100% sure. Like I said, once they got everything connected up and the building's built, they're going to be doing this once again anyway, but yeah, I'd just like to be sure. Right, unfortunately today's video is going to be a bit shorter than normal. I do like to throw a few shorter ones, do some longer ones. But yeah, like I said, the hospital is the next job you have to look forward to, so make sure you're back here on Thursday. And carry on watching to the end of the video. But yeah, let me know when you make it to the end of the video, because I like to know who's watched this far. I'll tell you what, one thing I did notice about this pipe, which I let them know about, is the water is running back towards us here, and this is the upstream side. Interesting. Don't think this pipe's got the best fall on it. So there's nothing too major in here. This is the little pile of stuff that I've pulled out.
Please like and subscribe and leave a comment.